Hello students, your instructor here, John Mandela with another screencast. This one we're going to jump into some layout and structural things for our website. And you see it's very basic right now, it's just some text and things like that. We're actually going to add some divs so we can give some structure to our website. So, actually bring this over a little bit. And so what I'm going to do is spend some time in my CSS document. It's already linked, so here it is. And I'm going to go down here, I'm going to create a new one. I can just use my CSS styles panel, hit the new button. And I'm going to create an ID element. I'm going to call it wrapper. I don't have to worry about the pound sign, it'll add it for me, that's okay. I'll hit OK. And then when the CSS dialog appears, you can see it's added the pound sign for me. And it's an ID element because I'm only going to use it once. The wrapper is just going to get a hold of the content of the page. So I'm not worried about the font for this. The background color, I want it to be white. There we go. No background image, none of this kind of stuff like that. The width, I want to set that at 800 pixels for this example. And margin and padding, I want to uncheck margin because I don't want it to be the same for all of them. So the left I want it to be auto, and the right I want it to be auto. And that's going to do is it's going to center it in the page at all times, or at least try to center it in the page at all times, so that I have an even amount of background area on either side of the wrapper element. And let's see, that should be fine. Positioning, that should be all good. I hit OK. I also need to define the body area. Now, what is that background going to be if it's not in the wrapper? So again, I can go back here, and this one is a tag, because body already exists as an HTML element. I'll hit OK. And all I'm going to do for the body really is give it a background color. And I'm going to make it, let's just say, a dark gray color. Well, actually, let's give it a bluish color, maybe like a soft blue or something. Yeah, that's fine. I'll hit OK. And notice that nothing over here has changed because we haven't changed any of the HTML that builds the page. We've just changed the CSS, which is going to style the way the page looks. So I can just go File, Save. Okay, so we do see a change now because the body is blue. We haven't told the wrapper to go in there. So the body is obviously in there right there. We need to put a wrapper. So that's to be the first thing we do. I'm going to go to div ID equals wrapper. You can see it's an option there for me in the list. I don't need to put the pound sign here. The pound sign is only in the CSS. HTML, I do it like this: div space ID, because it's an ID element, equals, in quotes, wrapper. Alright. And then end that. And then what I want to do is, since everything is going to be in the wrapper, I will just end the div /div. And what I can do is give myself a comment. So I'm going to use left angle bracket, exclamation point, dash dash. See how it turns gray because I'm putting a comment in right now, an HTML comment. I always like to do this with my divs. End of wrapper. And then dash dash. And then right angle bracket. Now hit refresh. And I can see now, if I go to design view, that all of my stuff is inside this wrapper. And one thing I don't like is that I have this cushion of space right here. That's either a margin or a padding element. Remember, margin is like siding, padding is like insulation. So what I'm going to do is just go back to my CSS document. I can change that real quickly. So before even my p tag, I'm just going to do asterisk, and then left brace. And there's already a video I made on this, but that's okay. I'm just going to go margin is at 0, padding 0, border, don't put 0, you put none for that. That's the proper syntax. And I will hit save on that and refresh over here. And now what I notice is that all the space went away. It looks kind of gross right now, it's all clustered together, but now I can add in space to my heading tag and my paragraph tag and padding and margin and stuff specifically the way I want it, not the way it's built in.